Witness, what is your name and occupation? But everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh, when I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double-double on a dozen donut holes, eh? I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a river just to have a bite. Yum yum. Hey, not so fast. So, as I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this man. If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
Sir?
Hey, yes, my dear.
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. There's no trouble at all. Now then, may I please have your name and occupation?
My name is, Melissa Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? And you are the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
Wow! How can you be so mean?
Now see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that? Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken. But is she staring at me?
And you would be?
Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mayor Fair.
I see. So you're...
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they just started fighting. That's when I heard and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that I called the police.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? I believe the map would be of help here.
I was standing right over here. I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I bought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
Oh, what a cute camera! Just like its owner. Alright then, Miss Faye, time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel. Really now?
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers.
Did you say wildflowers?
Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers.
But it's only February.
Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come.
Ho, I know how you just feel. It's just like when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly. Would you mind if we got back to the facts of the case, Your Honor?
Then I noticed there were two people standing up at the suspension bridge.
Was there anything strange about the two of them?
I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom.
No, not at all. Everyone is like that. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. Actually, that's why I did this job in the first place. Too much info, Your Honor. In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them, especially as dressed as they were.
Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely. Suddenly they just started fighting.
Do you have any idea what they were fighting about?
Eh? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that?
Oh, I just thought that maybe you overheard what they said.
I would never eavesdrop. I've got more class than that.
That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level. Grrr.
That's when I heard and took the photo that shows the crucial moment.
Why'd you take a photo?
Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over.
Smells like a lie to me. Yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on. So you wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this.
All I could do was use my camera, so I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. And right after that, I called the police.
It called the police.
Yes, because it looked to me like the murderer was going to try to escape.
We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation.
That was really tough luck for the criminal, eh? If Terrafoss isn't the criminal, then there must be something strange in that girl's testimony.
Be careful, Ken. That girl has a judge wrapped right around her little finger. You're gonna have a tough time poking holes in that testimony of hers.
You're gonna have to come up with something really good, Mia.
Alright, I think I've got something. Alright, so, where was it again? Right. The photo clearly does not show the crucial moment, but before the crucial moment happened.
Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see of this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was.
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Do. My apologies, young lady. The Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit. I can sorry downplay a situation, kinda.
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one.
What?
Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are the witness herself playing among the wild flowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
So you took photos of yourself? I remember taking some photos of myself once too. Please, no details. It seems to me that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. Wait, just a minute. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination, eh? Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk.
Huh. Looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wild flowers.
Did you say wildflowers? Wait.
We already talked about this.
It's not a way. Oh.
to turn around and try to run away, but...
The victim, why do you think she'd try to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than turn her back on a criminal.
This was a large, powerful man with a knife. If it had been a quaggy woman like you, I'm sure she would have acted differently.
Quaggy? Why, if it had been me, I probably would have jumped into the river. There's still something wrong with this testimony.
She only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back.
So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him?
Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her.
It's easy, makes sense. I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off.
Ha! Does it now? You have a good sixth sense. When you feel that something's off, that's when you need to figure out why.
If Terry Foss isn't the criminal, then there must be something.
Be careful again. Okay.
It's pretty simple if you just look at the map. There's no way she could have ran 10 yards. Witness, your testimony is a joke.
Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Fee, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry. Huh. One short testimony and two bad contradictions. That's not possible excuse. You say there were two contradictions? It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then, she would have hit a dead end. You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have even ran 5. Because Dusky Bridges collapsed on that side.
Well...
What does all this mean? It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it. This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There is one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you just say? What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying?
I'm saying that even though that bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident.
That's ridiculous!
You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. Ha! That guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He was a genius, alright. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
What? That coward? Well, Miss Fay, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It's not your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. Alright, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed to your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
Witness to judge violence must have been difficult.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If you accept this testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well, maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
Huh. That's what I like to hear.
Alright, Miss Faye, your cross-examination. If you please. The conjecture is staring at you right in the face, Mayor. Go on the attack.
Alright.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms.
Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge?
Actually, maybe she did.
Of course she didn't fall down the bridge. If she had fallen down, this photo wouldn't make any sense. If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
Then why her scarf was muddy? If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
Sigh, no need to be so rude.
Well, young lady.
Of course she didn't fall down. The man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could.
Ha! We're one step too slow. And then, what did the defendant do after that?
Then he carried her over to the car.
You personally witnessed that?
Yes!
Did anything strange happen when he did that?
Well, I don't know if you call it strange or not, but that's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean the scarf?
Or was match what we found in the scene? I don't see any problem.
I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden.
You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself?
Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Yes, but let's remember they were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on a bridge like that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that he did. That kind of talk is just silly.
Wow, why did he get so emotional all of a sudden? Miss Faye, if you think there's some other possibility, please share it with the rest of us.
He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge.
Why do you say that? It's already a broken down bridge hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would be going overboard, wouldn't it?
Yes, but that mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there.
But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct?
There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there. You know those monks, they just love cold, isolated places.
I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw.
And you're absolute positive certain that it was my client who was carrying the body?
Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face...
So you're saying he didn't get a clear look at his face?
Well, they were far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw.
Excellent! You're a remarkably honest young woman. Something about this testimony is bothering me, but what?
Hey, kitten. Have you ever put salt in your coffee?
No, why would I?
Why not?
Huh?
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point is, if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rest in something, like a piece of evidence.
He's right, Mia. Go present something. You've got nothing to lose.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all. So, quickly put the car.
So there's the only way you could make sure the body stay hidden. What do you mean? That doesn't make sense. There was a whole river there. You could just dumped her in the river. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. But, well, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
Ah! In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at that same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Order! I'm not sure if I care for the way you put that, Miss Faye, but I must admit it does seem odd not to have thrown the body in the river. Ooh! Well, Miss Ridgeworth?
Sigh, how sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature.
What are you talking about?
My point is that no matter how odd you might find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all. But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car.
That's certainly consistent with what the witness has told us.
Please, witness, go on with your testimony.
I'll try.
All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again.
Who is he talking about?
Alright, I'll do my best.
So you say you saw him put the victim in his trunk, huh? That's clearly wrong.
Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time.
Then what?
Made a crucial mistake. A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye? The killer broke into the trunk of a stolen car and had the body in there? You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes?
Yes, and?
It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from is that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not possibly see the killer's car.
I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock, but this was an outdated map. They recently demolished all that outcropping. It's not there anymore. However, it isn't so tall that it would stop him seeing the car.
That's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine.
I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was a witness who presented this as evidence of the car, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells us the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff. Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff, but still you claim to have been able to see the killer's car. Order in the court! What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the SKP fled into a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it.
But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. Oh!
Mr. Judge?
What is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that.
Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect.
Yes, indeed. Quite true. You know what they say? It's human to forgive divine. Yeah, I'm glad to give the benefit of that to our witness here. What? That's not fair!
Ha! Save the tears for later, kitten.
Mr. Armada!
Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward.
But that wasn't fair!
Okay, kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other kitten's testimony.
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hit the body in there.
So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know that he broke into the trunk?
Aha!
Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you're gonna have a lot of very suspicious people on this side of the courtroom.
Well, witness.
Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there were marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain there were scratch marks when he broke into it.
Wait, let me see that photo. It's true. These really look like his scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? The judge is on our side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said. Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? It doesn't work. Melissa Foster, it looks like you have finally betrayed yourself.
What?
You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers, but even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally, the Rock has come back. I finally got her.
Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. And perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself.
Your Honor, there's only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was... she put the corpse in herself. There's only one way that witness had the chance to see those scratches. Yes? What is it? Naturally, when she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. The person who really hit the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster! It was you that did it, wasn't it?
That's ridiculous! I could never... It was a man in the prison garb! He's the one that...
I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Falls had been the one to put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used a car key. There was no need to break it open.
But he stole the car!
He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would have still been in the ignition.
Oh, I see.
Huh. Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Falls who put the body in the trunk.
No!
But preposterous! The chief has suggested the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how did you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred, and we already know that at the time she was taking the photographs.
Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. The shutter for this might have been pushed... Okay, so just the fact that it is a timer, right? Yeah. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features it has, shall we? There's a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture.
What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field that she claimed?
Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes, she was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field. Would you defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? And answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity.
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred? Right about here. Naturally, the witness was right here. But that's where the victim Miss Hawthorne was standing. Impossible. Order, Miss V. What on earth? Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. Vroom. But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
Oh, well, asinine. Of course Mr. Falls met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Falls.
You still don't understand, there, Mr. Edgeworth. By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. Umayamo Shindayo! The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. But who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. Wait! It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me?
Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne.
But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted.
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in a federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
I've got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like, because he clearly asked her to show identification. Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Falls who requested that she wear the scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Even me. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? Where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hit the body of the truck and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together.
The whole question is, why did she do it?
Well, isn't it obvious? She's the real culprit. Huh. Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies. Yes, Your Honor.
Understood.
Very well, this court is in recess. To be continued.